Hi friends, in this video I am going to give you two important questions from international relations which can come in the UPSC Prelims examination 2025, and I am going to do this using PYQ analysis. So you are going to learn how to do PYQ analysis, and also you are going to get 4 marks in the UPSC Prelims examination 2025. Let us start. So first what I am going to do is that I am going to show you few PYQs, and then I am going to link those PYQs to a current affairs, and then I'm going to make a prediction for UPSC Prelims 2025. So guys, these are two PYQs which have come recently. This is PYQ of 2022. Here the question is on refugee camps. And guys, another important topic, you can see here another map based international relation question where they have asked about some crisis, hunger crisis, which countries are facing hunger crisis because of ethnic and war conflict. So guys, if you see the two questions here, you can see South Sudan civil war, they have tried to cover it. Here also guys, South Sudan civil war they have covered. So in the last 5 years, in the last 5-6 years, 3 times UPSC has asked question on South Sudan. And now guys, again you can see South Sudan conflict has emerged. So guys, South Sudan is one of the youngest country in world, and I think it is the 54th country in Africa. Guys, there is a conflict between the president Salva Kiir and the first vice president, which is Riek Machar. So there is a conflict between them, because of which there is a civil war happening in South Sudan. Initially the elections were postponed. Also they were scheduled to happen in 2024 December. Now they have been postponed to 2026 December. Okay. So because of this guys, this topic of South Sudan becomes very important. So what kind of questions we can expect on this topic of South Sudan? One type of question is that they will give you a statement and they will say, okay, they will give a paragraph and they'll say which is this country. Okay, so this country is South Sudan. So whenever you come across youngest country, okay, it will be South Sudan. Okay, so what questions you can expect? I think the question which you can expect in this topic is refugee problem. Guys, refugee problem already asked in 2022. Again, this can be asked in 2025 because South Sudan refugee crisis is one of the biggest refugee crisis in Africa. Guys, you can see here that where are South Sudanese refugee living now. So South Sudanese refugee are living in Sudan, Uganda, Ethiopia, Kenya and Democratic Republic of Congo. Out of this, the main refugee camp is Kenya's Kakuma refugee camp. Kenya's Kakuma refugee camp. In this refugee camp, there is a settlement called Kalobei settlement, which is very important. Okay, so you can see here that this is the Kenya's Kakuma refugee camp, and in this Kakuma refugee camp, we have a very important settlement, which I just told you. Guys, this Kakuma refugee camp is also called Lost Boys of Sudan. It is also called Lost Boys of Sudan. This is one of the most important refugee camp in Africa. It is situated in Kenya. Guys, they can ask you the list of refugee camps in Africa. You can see here Kakuma refugee camp, which is in Kenya, which houses mostly people from South Sudan and Somalia. Then we have Dadaab, which is in again southeast Kenya, which houses refugees mainly from Somalia. And then we have Rabuka, which is in Sudan, which houses refugees from Ethiopia Tigray region. Ethiopia's Tigray region is also a favorite topic of UPSC. In last 5 years, at least 2 times UPSC has asked question on Tigray region. Also guys, there is another refugee camp. You can see here BD. This refugee camp is in Uganda. It is the largest refugee camp in Africa. Okay, this is also very, very important. It also houses refugees from South Sudan. Okay, so what kind of questions can be map based questions? They can ask you which are the countries which are bordering South Sudan. So we have Sudan, we have Central African Republic, we have Democratic Congo, then we have Uganda, then we have Kenya, then we have Ethiopia. Also guys, they can ask you about 2 regions, which is Abyei region, which is a disputed region between Sudan and South Sudan, or they can ask you about Elemi triangle, which is a disputed triangle between the South Sudan, Ethiopia and Kenya. This Elemi triangle is also can be a hot topic. Like this guys, you have to analyze the PYQs. I have a PYQ mastery course where I have analyzed the last 25 years PYQ. Particularly guys, IR analysis is going to help you understand which are the important map points. Also guys, I am predicting questions in the UPSC prelims examination. You can use my prelims prediction every day. I am giving you predicted topics in my private Telegram group for the UPSC prelims 2025. Please make use of that. And every weekend we have a test on these predicted questions. Guys, even if you get 20 predicted questions directly in the exam, your marks will boost by 40 marks. So this predicted series is very important for those aspirants who are struggling to crack prelims examination, scoring around 70 to 80 marks and missing the cutoff by 10 to 15 marks. Guys, this predicted question can easily boost your marks by 10-20 marks. You can contact me. My Telegram ID is, this is my Telegram ID. You can contact me and get these predicted questions. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Take care.